What's up, guys? This is Webby, and this is...
Jason Funny?
Yeah, you said that really loud, didn't you?
Yes!
Yes, he did. And this is your SmackDown Live review. And we are on our way to Money in the Bank, aren't we?
Money in the Bank.
More qualifying matches, more of the same rinse and repeat stuff on SmackDown tonight. And some intriguing things happen on SmackDown tonight.
Yes, intriguing.
Yes, they finally did something a little bit different, little old school, but we haven't seen it in quite some time. So it's nice to see something fresh between AJ Styles and Shinsuke Nakamura. Another contest between the two. Some more developments between Daniel Bryan and Big Cass, or as Jason Funny likes to call Big Cass,
Diesel.
Absolutely. That's what you were calling him earlier.
I thought he was just a younger version of Diesel.
Yeah.
He might be Diesel's son.
Yeah, well, whatever. I mean, don't pay attention to the garbage that comes out of his mouth. But and speaking of which, before we go on with the review, if you want to hear more of these ridiculous comments and funny stuff, go over to his channel that you want to plug.
Yes. You give me time to plug it?
Yes.
There's no chips in here. Yes. Anyway, the Jason Funny 42 channel. And I have a Monday through Friday vlog because of frog.
Yeah. Frog. It's vlog.
I got a Monday through Friday vlog because I'm too lazy to do vlogs on weekends.
Yeah, you're
just
too lazy.
Another day in life of Jason Funny.
Yeah,
and then I do the Jason Funny program, which I have
you're seeing yourself just with dresses.
No, I got characters. I got my character. The real people. Mr. Bones is real. Granny Gooch is real.
I'm just kidding.
You're saying they're not. Like, saying that. Well, yeah, Andy Cool and David aren't really real that much, but anyway.
Yeah, they're your friends aren't real. I get.
But check it out, though.
Check it out.
I just
it's
released the first Jason Funny program.
Go and subscribe to his channel. It's a lot of good stuff out there. Right?
Funny stuff.
Yes, but SmackDown Live
funny
tonight.
Tubers.
Yes. Become a funny tuber today and subscribe to this channel as well. I don't know what empty thing of off-brand of Pringles has to do with your channel, but more stuff of Jason Funny.
I thought you treat me to some chips, but anyway, let's get on to
anyway. SmackDown Live tonight. Daniel Bryan and Big Cass. Now, as we know, Big Cass and Daniel Bryan's been going at it back and forth for weeks now. Big Cass saying that Daniel Bryan is this vanilla midget. Daniel Bryan
is running his mouth.
This little bitty guy who doesn't deserve all the attention
that he's getting.
And Big Cass should have gotten the attention when both of them came back. Nobody was talking about Big Cass. They had their matchup at the last pay-per-view Backlash.
Yep.
Once that happened, it kind of took a hiatus last week because Big Cass was in trouble. Because when Big Cass made fun of Daniel Bryan with the little guy.
Hornswoggle.
Well, I guess you could call him Hornswoggle. It wasn't, but, whatever. Now, he comes back, and Daniel Bryan just lays into Big Cass tonight. Wouldn't you agree? I mean, Daniel Bryan comes out and makes claim that he wants to be on top. Not only wrestle in the WWE, but now he wants to be on top of the mountain. WWE champion. And Big Cass comes out, interrupts him, says he's going to destroy him, blah, 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 blah.
It's an interesting way to start out SmackDown.
And next thing we know, as what the commentary team said, the submission specialist, Daniel Bryan, takes out Big Cass, chops him down the sides.
You know that he's been running his mouth. Big Cats came down there and ran out his mouth to Danny Bryan, and we just did. I think the little guy came on top. That proves not to be cutting down the little guy. Get it? Cutting down the little guy.
Yeah, cutting down the little guy. It's supposed to be the other way. Don't you ever remember listening to what Bobby Abraham Heenan used to say? Take out their legs, chop them down to size, get them down on the ground.
Except when he's managing Andre the Giant.
Well, yeah, no, that's a different story. But anyway, back to SmackDown Live.
Yes.
What else happened on the show tonight? The Bar. We are the Bar versus the New Day.
And, I think when you go against one of the New Day, you go against all of them.
Well, yeah, and it was a tag team match. Thank you, Theodore Long.
Uh-huh.
And you know why I say that, right?
Why?
Because Theodore Long was the master of tag team matches. He always put them.
Yeah, I thought he had retired.
Let me holler at you, player. Anyway, the Bar versus the New Day, with the winner of this tag team contest being able to pick one of their tag team members to go into Money in the Bank. Do you think this is good, or do you think somebody else on the roster should have gotten an opportunity?
No, I think it's good. I mean, New Day has got, they've got some belt around the waist and some history behind them, and you got some pretty good players there, and so I think that they deserve that much.
Yeah, New Day was victorious. I, for one, hope Kofi Kingston gets put in this contest because it'll make the match more entertaining. I don't want to see Big E get put in, and I don't want to see Xavier Woods get put in this contest. Kofi will make the match more entertaining.
Kofi's a good
flying off of ladders and jumping off things.
He's a veteran.
I don't know about veteran, but
he's a veteran. He's been around for a while.
Well, he's been around longer than
the others. And he gets to know, and he actually is maybe not good at talking, but he's good at in the ring.
Well, yeah.
More entertaining.
But overall, I think I would much rather have seen someone else get an opportunity. Speaking of opportunity, next week, Big Cass versus Samoa Joe gets the last spot in Money in the Bank.
I would have loved to see Samoa Joe wrestle tonight, but he was on video recorded tonight on SmackDown.
Yeah, and pretty much saying that Big Cass comes out short and he's going to win next week. That was the gist of it. Who do you think's going to win next week? You think it's going to be Samoa Joe, or you think Big Cass is going to be victorious?
I think Samoa will be.
I do too. I think
because Big Cats has a knee injury now because of Daniel Bryan's.
Yeah, and he is in that rivalry with Daniel Bryan. And honestly, I think that Samoa Joe being in this contest will do a great deal of good for him. I at first thought he would be added to the Nakamura AJ Styles contest and make that a triple threat. Since he already made that claim. However, that didn't happen.
No, it didn't happen.
And he is now getting a shot at this, and I don't see Big Cass winning whatsoever.
Nah, Big Cass is hurt anyway.
Paige, in the back, talking to Mandy Rose and Sonya Deville.
The GM.
Yes. And I'm really tired of this rinse and repeat garbage.
Okay, Governor.
That WWE continues to shove down our
Now,
throat.
let's be nice. They're just trying to...
It's garbage.
It may not be, Webby. Some people might like Paige and all that stuff.
I don't have a problem with Paige. I don't have a problem with her at all. What I have a problem with is anything that we see on Monday Night Raw, we see it on SmackDown Live.
What are you trying to say?
Rinse and repeat. The creative team sucks.
Well, we've acted so many times. They're coming up with creative stuff.
The only difference in SmackDown really tonight and Raw last night is we saw Nakamura and AJ Styles to determine who picks the stipulation.
Web, Deb.
That's about it.
Webby.
I mean, Paige
It's
makes a triple threat matchup to determine who goes on to Money in the Bank, in which everybody was happy in the end of it because Becky Lynch picked up the victory.
Becky Lynch against...
Not launch.
Against Mandy Rose.
Mandy
Rose. Yeah, so she beat Mandy.
And Sonya Deville,
like that 101 Bound Nations.
Yes, Corella Deville.
Yeah.
Since how you have to point out Disney.
I don't want to get you sued.
But anyway, aren't you tired of saying rinse and repeat garbage?
Well, I mean, it's close to the same, but it's not the same because one's on Raw and the other's on SmackDown.
It's the same stuff
with
different characters.
It's a little different. I mean, it's different. One's on Raw.
Whatever. Andrade Cien Almas makes his debut. What do you think about his work ethic, his style, his moveset? What he's going to do on SmackDown Live? Do you have any faith in him? Do you think he's going to accomplish a lot? What do you think of him?
I wasn't that impressed with him.
You're not impressed with him? Not at all?
No, he'd be better off being a jobber.
Well, I can tell you that's probably not going to happen.
He's kind of boring.
We'll see what happens.
Special about him.
Well, we'll see what happens when he faces somebody that's not a jobber.
We'll see.
He
don't look that impressive to me. So,
speaking of jobbers, what's that
supposed to mean?
Carmella, who I have been high on. Everybody knows that's been watching me for quite some time knows that I've been high on Carmella and
that's an understatement.
And I have been wanting her to have an actual women's championship title run for quite some time. So she beats Charlotte.
Barely.
So what does WWE do? And I know a lot of you out there are jumping in your seats, out of your seats, jumping for joy. Asuka is going to be the next.
Which got beat by Charlotte.
SmackDown Women's Champion. It's guaranteed. There is absolutely no way that Carmella will defeat Asuka at Money in the Bank.
Maybe not.
No way. There's no way.
Carmelo may have a chance to beat Asuka.
No.
Carmelo the candy bar.
Well, if you have faith in her, you're probably the only one that does.
I don't really have that much faith in that. There's only one I go with.
Yeah, I know. It's the queen of dreadfulness, Charlotte Flair.
A wonderfulness.
Anyway, Carmella, without a doubt, will drop that SmackDown Live.
Is that a prediction?
I don't make predictions on that one. That's a spoiler.
Okay. Well, I was just saying, it sounds like it's a prediction. You're doing a prediction.
I'm making a prediction right here. Asuka beats Carmella. You heard it here
first. Is that the name of a fish?
I don't know.
Asuka.
Whatever.
And then Becky Lynch.
Becky Lynch won. Who cares? I really don't care about that triple threat matchup.
Nah, it's boring.
I mean, the only thing that really stuck out was the entrances. And look,
Mandy Rose's was pretty good.
Becky Lynch, and I'm not talking about Becky Lynch's. I'm talking about Mandy Rose's and Sonya Deville's. Now, last week, a lot of people have started pointing out Mandy Rose's entrance because she had her first singles matchup by herself.
Yes.
And I really didn't pay all that close attention to what everybody was saying about it until this week. And this week, I really started noticing what people were saying about Mandy Rose's entrance. And honestly, they're right. They're right.
Well, right about what? What?
Mandy Rose, I'm telling you, Vince McMahon, Vinnie Mac, and Kevin Dunn.
Let's be nice. Let's be nice, Webby, when you comment. Think before you say.
Must have this thing for female blonde-headed girls.
Yeah, they get a lot of them, don't they?
They must have this thing for them. No, not they have a lot of them. They must have a likeness to them, a attractiveness to them, something that.
Webby?
No, they must.
Webby?
That entrance.
It was just a regular entrance.
That was not a regular entrance.
Well, rose petals, it makes sense, rose petals.
I mean, I'm not saying, I'm not going to sit here and be one of these guys that rips it apart, but there was just something about that entrance.
It's a.
Of course, then you have Sonya Deville come out, and she looks like somebody that's going to have a knockdown, drag out affair with somebody.
She have a fur coat made of.
No, I mean a fight.
Oh, Deville.
And of course, then we have Shinsuke Nakamura and AJ Styles. Now,
our main event, it was pay-per-view quality.
This match, quite frankly, we all know it was made for a heel to win.
We do.
Because the winner gets to make the stipulation. The winner gets to tell the champion what he's going to have to overcome at Money in the Bank. The champion is a babyface.
Nakamura.
Nakamura is a heel. Nakamura has not been able to defeat AJ Styles yet. They have to play it up like
should have
Nakamura can defeat AJ Styles.
They should have a haircut match.
Therefore, it was made just for Nakamura to win.
Nakamura.
So, what kind of stipulation do you think this is going to be?
Should be a stipulation where AJ Styles gets a haircut, a decent one.
You don't like his haircut?
No. I'm sure if Bobby the Brain Heenan was alive, he'd be saying something about his haircut. Yeah.
I, for one, think it's going to be like an Iron Man match.
In the suits. In the Iron Man suits.
An hour-long Iron Man match.
Oh, sorry. I got it mixed up. What she said. I thought okay, I got you now.
Yeah. That's what I think it's going to be. But, you think it's just going to be a haircut match. I think it's going to be an Iron Man match.
Iron Man match in the costumes.
Well, okay. He thinks they're going to wear costumes at Money in the Bank.
Iron Man.
I guess that would make sense, and they would be protecting between their legs, since how they like to low blow themselves all the time.
Why do they want to do that?
Low blow city. Anyway.
It gets old after a while, though.
Yes.
It only takes so many shots.
Absolutely. Anyway, this is Jason Funny.
Jason Funny 42 channel. Look it up. And go to my Facebook page at FunnyTubles42.
And don't forget to subscribe to this channel.
Subscribe to mine.
Hit the bell for all notifications. Go back and watch anything you missed. Go and watch anything you missed on his. I'm done plugging your stuff.
Jason Funny Day. Happy Jason Funny Day.
And until I see you again, catch you on the other side.